Hello, Twitch and the later internets. Today I'm taking a look at World of Spaceship Tank Thunder, otherwise known as Dreadnought, which is a game that is now out on PlayStation 4. This is the PlayStation 4 version. It's currently in public beta or open beta or something like that, where the game is free to download and to play for right now. And I believe that it is a free-to-play game over on the PC. Originally, I think they adopted the early access model, but at some point transitioned from early access to the more familiar free-to-play model that you would associate with World of Tanks, World of Warships, War Thunder, and similar games. And if you're looking at the screen here right now, you got your four classes: Destroyer, Attack Cruiser, Sniper, Artillery Cruiser, and Dreadnought as the namesake of the game. And then you have various tiers that you unlock and upgrade ships by gaining experience by flying those ships, and or you can unlock them with premium currency as well if you want to spend real world cashy money. Now, being kind of an initial review of this, I've not had enough playtime in the game to tell you whether or not it is truly play to win. I know that there are hero ships that you can buy out there, as well as pay money to upgrade and unlock things faster and have a premium elite access. Again, if you've seen War Thunder or World of Warships or Steel Ocean or any of those games, it's the same model, only with spaceships. And this game really does kind of scratch an itch that I've been having on the PlayStation, wanting a quick game that I could fire up and enjoy for 10, 15, 20 minutes while waiting for the wife to come home. Because usually in the afternoons, I'll walk the dog at 4:30 until about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then just waiting for the missus to come home between 5:30, and looking for something that I can pick up, play real quick, and put down as soon as she gets home, and we go cook dinner or go out to eat or whatever it is that we're doing that evening. And this game fulfills that niche very, very well. And currently, with it being free to play, I'm tempted that if I get a few weeks worth of entertainment value or even more than that, sure, I'll throw $10 or $20 at the developer's direction for creating a fun little game. Again, I haven't gotten that far into it as far as depth is concerned to really tell you if it is a pay-to-win game or not. If you've played this on the PC more extensively than I have, I would like to know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section. This was just with the open beta build that's currently on the PlayStation 4, and really my first exposure to the game actually playing it. I was aware of it on PC, but it just, I don't know, for some reason never really piqued my interest, as I tend to like flight sims and space sims on the PC as opposed to the World of type games. As far as problems that I've had with the game thus far, it primarily is one of those issues that you have with PC to console ports, and that is the text size the font is too small and illegible from the couch. In order to read what autocannon and the missiles and stuff like that actually were, I had to sit about 4 or 5 feet away from the TV, as opposed to 8 or 10 feet back on the couch where we normally are. So that is something to people who port PC games over to console. Watch the fonts and make sure that they're still readable from back a few feet in distance. Mass Effect Andromeda was also horrible about this as well. The font size needed to be increased a measure or two. I don't know if it was like 14 point font. It needed to be 18 or 20 point font in order to be able to read it from the couch. Same thing applies here. But that's relatively minor. There is a very limited selection of maps. I think there's only 5 or 6 maps, but they try to extend that by having a day and night version of each map. I know that's a common trick with other World of type games as well, but that's not to say there couldn't be more later. I've only really played destroyers. I've tried my hand at artillery cruisers, but I just don't have that set of skills. I like the destroyers. I spent a little bit of time in the Dreadnought class. I really haven't flown the attack cruisers either, but the destroyers have been fun enough, and I've really enjoyed that gameplay. And it is another game that I think would be a lot of fun with other people, maybe in a little bit more of a competitive sense, with a 5-on-5 battles to 100 points or 15 minutes. And there is one other mistake that I've seen. It says on the loading screen that each kill is worth 4 points, where in actuality each kill is worth 5 points. So that's another little bug, glitch, mistake that I've noticed as well. But most of the matches tend to last between 10-12 minutes. Again, with any type of public player type game like this, pug groups, you know, it can be lopsided. I've been on teams that have just dominated the enemy, and I've been on teams where we've been completely dominated ourselves. So it's very rare that you get a very balanced match. Now, you can switch ship classes in the middle of a match, and I believe that there are a couple of different styles. There's last man standing type, and then there's just team deathmatch. I've really only played the team deathmatch, and I believe there's also a co-op mode as well, but I haven't really done much with it. I've also not hooked up my headset mic and tried to communicate with voice chat with other players. Being a public type game, I tend to just shut those features off on the consoles. That being said, if you happen to own a PlayStation 4 or a PS4 Pro and want to pick this game up for free, feel free to add me in PlayStation friends list. My PlayStation Plus name is the same as this Twitch channel handle. So be sure to send me a friend request, and I will do so. And if you're around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, U.S. Central Time, and want to fire up some Dreadnought sometime, let me know. I think it would be entertaining to play the game with maybe 1 or 2 other people who could communicate over voice chat reasonably. I think that would be a whole lot of fun. But I've been looking for a game like this on the PlayStation that I could pick up, play for 15 minutes, have fun, and this game really seems to scratch that itch as of right now. I'm not as big of a fan of War Thunder for the reason that aircraft, I have to then set up the HOTAS, the PS4, the T-Flight 4 HOTAS, and again, that gets to be a little bit more hassle than I really want at 4:30 in the afternoon after I've been working all afternoon or out working all day, and just want something that I can pick up and put down when the missiles come home, and this game puts that bill. It'll be interesting as time goes on, and again, this is kind of more of an initial look at it. Let me know if you'd like to see more content from Dreadnought on the channel. I can certainly record it on the PlayStation 4 and upload it here, or maybe even live stream it in the afternoons from time to time. Be sure to, follow me here on Twitch, and until next time, I'll see you then.